Charlie. Folly. Vlad.
Welcome to episode 19 of Chats with Vlad. I'm glad to see you hung around. So tonight, boils and ghouls, I wanted to talk about various different things that I found amusing. Speaking of amusing, this fellow right here, his name's Art the Clown. The reason why I show his picture and bring him up, boys and girls, is there's a movie called The Terrifier. Or excuse me, it's Terrifier. Well, boys and girls, they have a part 2 to Terrifier. You see, Art the Clown is in both Terrifier 1 and 2. And if you've never seen Terrifier, you should definitely go and see that first. It's an instant cult classic. One of the few good horror movies that have been made as of late. Yes, boys and girls, horror is everywhere. But I find Art amusing for other reasons. For one thing, he doesn't utter a word in the entire movie. And then they have Terrifier 2 coming out. Actually, I think it's already out. I can't wait. Indeed, boys and girls. Indeed. I'll let you know more about that when I hear more myself. So we've had a lot of fun lately, boys and girls. Oh yes, quite a bit of fun. I don't know if you've kept caught up on the shorts or not, but I went to Food Lion today. There's a series of 3 shorts of my going through there. At least the appropriate parts. You don't even want to know what I was about to do to those 2 quarts of ice cream. Yes. And then episode 18 last night was at Spirit Halloween. That was a lot of fun. Oh yes. Don't get me wrong, I love home, as you can see. As you can see, I have quite an interesting landscape. Yes, boys and girls. So, believe you me, working from home here is no kind of chore. Yes. Now, what do we have here? Good old Uncle Esteban. Yes. Somebody help him. Hey, do you see the family resemblance? Good old Uncle Esteban. So yeah, like I was saying, Spirit Halloween's a hoot and a holler. But I thought tonight I would just do mine from home. I mean, I do have such a beautiful home, don't you think? Ah, yes. And it is that one could want. Ah, and I've even added a new toy. Let me tell you something, boys and girls. Once upon a time, they had a device. It was a horseshoe that was on a pole. You see, it had really sharp, metal, jagged teeth. They called it a man catcher. It had very sharp, serrated teeth, meant to catch a human being around the neck and keep them at bay. I thought it was a hell of a tool myself. Halloween grows ever nearer, boys and girls. So many things we could discuss. So many things we could talk about. Oh, I'll tell you one thing. I've been looking at a lot of reports, boys and girls. The worst thing that Marvel ever did was get hooked up with the big bad rat. Everything the rat touches turns to shit. Indeed. Indeed. Boys and girls. Boys and girls. So many things happening in this world. So many things. Politicians are lying through their teeth. They all want your votes, but they don't care about you. The elite have bunkers. They've been building them increasingly, I've been hearing. Bill Gates and a lot of them have these elaborate bunkers, quote unquote, because when the end of the world comes, why should you not be able to live in comfort? I think they know that something's coming, boys and girls. The rich or the elite, they're gonna have their bunkers. They're gonna be nice and safe. They'll have the air and self-sufficient gardens and clean water. And you know what's gonna happen to us, boys and girls, while they're surviving the apocalypse in the lap of luxury? We'll be dying. We'll be crying. We'll be surviving. You think, boys and girls, that they're gonna take you to their bunker? Do you think that they're gonna make you their pet? Maybe they'll keep you around for a little bit, huh? Just a little bit. I don't think so, boys and girls. Actually, if anything, I think they're gonna get over on us. They're fucking up this world. They're screwing it up. They're saying you will own nothing and you will like it. Yes, indeed, Klaus Schwab. Because you'll own it all and you'll love it. We'll hate it. We will fucking hate it. You know, boys and girls, they act like this is a new thing, that all of a sudden the elite are doing shady things. You want to know something, boys and girls? The elite have been doing this for thousands of years. They get a little bit of money, and all of a sudden, they want to turn into a Pelosi. They want to turn into an AOC. They want to turn into a Schumer. They want to turn into a Cheney. They want to turn into all these horrible, horrible people. People that want nothing but to better themselves at any cost. And I do mean at any cost. So, I want to leave you with this thought for the night, boys and girls. Contemplate this. What have your elected leaders, what have they done to deserve your trust? What have they done to earn your vote? You know, don't forget, boys and girls, we don't work for them, they work for us. And boys and girls, I think they're doing a fucking craptacular job. I am hurting. You are hurting. We're all suffering, boys and girls. Unless you're one of the elite who happen to be watching this right now. You're in a lot of pain. Well, if you are an elite though watching this, I want you to know that every time throughout history for thousands of years, you guys have tried this bullshit, and it's not the first time. You're not doing anything original. As a matter of fact, right now you're simply following the CCP's playbook, Democrats. And that's some bullshit. Think about it. If you don't believe me, boys and girls, look at the entire history of the CCP and how they took over, and look at the tactics. Right now, we're at starvation. Remember those 220 plus food plants and dairies and farms that had these catastrophes all of a sudden recently in the past year? Well, boys and girls, that's part of the starvation, because in order to get the masses to follow your commands, you have to make them pliable to suggestion. And guess what, boys and girls? A hungry man or woman will do almost anything for food, including stay in line, and including following the rules, any rules, and they will give up their freedom for grains of rice. I've seen it, boys and girls. So, let me ask you this before I leave you for tonight. When the great starvation hits your country, when the Great Depression sweeps you all away, when you don't have a single thing to feed your child, your dog, your grandmother, or your great uncle Vlad, what will you do then? Think about it.